up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile back on my mama's face. Yeah, I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile back on my mama's face. Yeah.
We gotta talk about his health.
Here we go.
Because no, like I see the transformation. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks like you took health serious. You know what I'm saying? Because you was a little chubby. You know what I'm saying? You slimmed up. You might be even smaller than me now. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You went to the gym, and you take what is it? You take what? Muay Thai? What is it?
Jujitsu.
Jujitsu. Okay.
Yeah, I do. I'm a Jujitsu practitioner.
Right. And and see, he always could fight, so now he got an extra advantage. So
do you feel like the jiu-jitsu has helped you with discipline?
Oh, for sure, 100%. That was the main objective.
So if we talk to Middle East, they could book you again.
Fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas. I'm still Miles, nigga. Fuck them niggas. You don't fuck with me.
So I could tell the city of Boston, the new people, Miles is.
It's not fuck Middle East. It's fuck the powers that be to prevent me from being right. It's that's the thing. But as far as health, you're right. It did help with discipline because the funny part is I had my daughter. And for the first month, I felt like we didn't like each other. And I'm like, this is a fucking baby, Miles. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you thinking like this baby don't like you and shit like that? And I'm like, yo, I feel weird. And I'm telling my wife, like, yo, I don't feel right. Like, don't leave the baby with me by myself. I don't feel good, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yo, the month goes by. I'm like, yo, baby, like, I'm tripping. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't sit around her. I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling like the world's against me. Nobody. So
you had like postpartum, and you didn't even have a baby. But go ahead.
So I go to the fucking doctor. I'm like, hey doc, I'm fucked up. This is what I feel like, my man. He's a Haitian nigga. So I'm like, yo, listen, man. He's like, yo, you got postpartum syndrome. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, postpartum depression. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I said, is there a cure?
Like, there is.
Is there a fucking cure? That shit sound dangerous. It's like, how long I got? He's like, nah, you straight. Like, you know, what are you doing? I'm like, smoking weed. He's like, is that all you do? He's like, yeah. I was like, that's what I do to medicate or whatever. He's like, well, that's good. And, well, are you? I'm like, yo, I'm not into taking no drugs. He's like, okay. Well, I got something called Wellbutrin.
Yeah.
By this time,
what's that? That helps you with the postpartum?
It's depression.
It's like a depression drug.
It's an antipsychotic.
So he give me this shit, and he said it ain't gonna work for 30 days. I said, hold up. So I gotta pop a pill every day,
right?
And it's not gonna work. So I get home, I tell my wife, I'm like, it's not gonna work for 30 days. She said, all right. So I'm gonna book you a ticket to Switzerland. I want you to go to the mountains and chill with your peoples, and I'll call you when you can come home, okay? I was like, what? She's like, yeah, just get the fuck out. I'm like, all right, cool. So I went to Switzerland and begged, asked, can I please come home like after the first week of being in that cold shit, right? So a month goes by, I come back home. So I said to her, yo, I need to do something different. I don't want to just be sitting around moping about how nobody fucking loves me anymore. You know what I'm saying? And just sitting in there making sad music all fucking day.
Right.
And that's when I took the initiative to, yo, I'm going to go let some of this aggression out. And I started doing jujitsu. You know what I'm saying? And that disciplined me in all different levels, taking care of the baby, learning how to communicate with my wife, not engaging in the bullshit, and then saving up the energy to fucking take it out on this fucking sucker over here that I could break his arm real quick and then just go home. And there's nothing better than being able to beat somebody up or getting beat up and then having no choice but to give him a handshake on some man shit. So I utilized that as a catalyst to get myself healthy. When I went into it, I was 220 pounds.
Damn, you was that heavy?
Yeah, I was like 220 pounds. But I hold my weight good.
Right.
It wasn't like, I was looking stupid fat. I was just fucking out of shape. And then, I got down to like 175. And started really studying and practicing and getting into it. People that do jujitsu understand what I'm saying. Yeah. And I learned not to have too many expectations, not to expect anything. It is just what it is, just kind of moving with the moment. But health and mental health, something that's really not talked about, especially amongst men.
Definitely.
And I'm being vulnerable and communicating about it because I feel, on a serious note, that us as a people and men and women, black in particular, we have a problem with releasing and being vulnerable amongst our peers in fear of it, backlashing on them because they was, being honest. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think that that's something that needs to be spoken about amongst all of us anyway. But I had to deal with it myself. I'm strong enough, like I said, I'm a leader enough to know that there was something wrong, and I took the initiative to go. And then shout out to, my old lady, because, we ain't never really had no time apart, like where, especially since my son was born, where I got kicked the fuck out.
Right.
I literally got kicked out, booked a flight, boom, then get out. You know what I'm saying?
But that's right, like you said, shout out to her. But that, like, she's your partner, and she saw what you needed and gave you that, and that's a real woman.
Right.
Yeah. No, that was solid. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. I wouldn't take any of it back. I didn't expect it. Cool. So, yeah, that flight, And then when 30 days came, no bullshit, I was back at the crib. But I had a different mind state.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I developed my relationship with my little angel. Shit was crazy.
Dope. So you got your mind right, body fit. When's that D'Angelo video drop?
I'm gonna drop a porno first. I got a porno coming out.
OnlyFans is lit. You better get that shmoney. Get your 500,000 back.
Yeah, I got a porno coming out next month. I've been doing that.
What's your porn name, fam?
Blue Panty Love.
Yo, I heard they make a couple thousands on OnlyFans. Go ahead, set it up.
I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile